Okay, as you look through this slide, you'll see what we call the CERTS model. That is from the work of Barry Prezant, and you'll see that the CERTS model is sort of an acronym. It's kind of a funny acronym that includes social communication, the SC part of it. It includes emotional regulation, the or the ER part, and transactional support, the TS part that you see there on the slide. The SC part talks about how people engage with other people. Joint attention, symbol use, those are some of the things that we see in this section. The ER section has to do with making sure that a student is available for learning and engagement. It addresses things like mutual regulation and self-regulation. And then the TS portion is involved with systematic support for kids. In other words, working with the family, the school, the providers in order to provide those supports that are necessary for kids. If you'll recall the list of foundations for social competence on a previous slide, you'll see that they're attention, initiation, or rather imitation, joint attention, symbol use, self-regulation, and mutual regulation, which includes responding. And so the CERTS model sort of hits these foundational areas. So it's divided into three communicative levels: social partner, language partner, and conversational partner. Each level has a specific set of criteria listed in the CERTS manuals in order to determine the child's language level and appropriate level for the CERTS assessment and intervention stage. Then within each language level, a checklist of social skills developmentally appropriate for that level of communication are provided to assess which skills the student has present and which skills are missing. And this is based on observation and report. This checklist is usable to collect baseline information, and it also provides a basis to plan intervention and to determine what goals you need to address. Each language level has its own checklist covering all three of the foundational CERTS areas: social communication, emotional regulation, and transactional supports. And each of these three areas is divided further into two sections to cover all the foundations necessary for individual social competency development.